is totally different. The coach will never give you advice.
One day, will you coach for me?
We cannot coach friends.
하나는 우리 보통 얘기하는 심리학자들. 그 다음에 두 번째로 코칭. 그 다음에 세 번째로 멘토. 차이점이 뭘까요? Bonjour, 최정화의 랑데부입니다. 오늘은 제가 누구랑 함께 하는지 아세요? 발레리 호튼 코치이신데요. 무슨 코치냐고요? 네, 요새 우리 많은 사람들이 관심 있어하는 기업에서도 코칭을 많이 받죠. 코칭을 하는 발레리 호튼님과 함께 합니다. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
네, 우선 자기소개를 좀 부탁드려도 될까요?
Hello, my name is Valerie Hotton. I'm coach and trainer. As you can see with my accent, I'm French, and I've been living in Asia for over a decade.
그리고 제가 알기에는 발레리가 한국하고 인연이 굉장히 깊은 것 같은데요. 어떻게 생각하시는지 얘기 좀 해주시고요. 그 다음에 한국에 계시면서 가장 즐거웠던 순간이 어떤 순간인지 얘기해 주시면 고맙겠어요. 네.
I really love Korea,
Uh-huh.
especially now with the beauty of fall and all the colors and the fresh air.
Uh-huh.
I love living here,
Uh-huh.
and the most important part here is about people. I've met really good friends here, and I really enjoy living here due to the nature and modernity and tradition.
언제 한국에 왔는지 굉장히 궁금하거든요.
I arrived in Korea 3 years ago.
왜 한국에 오셨는지도 궁금해요.
I came to Korea because my husband has been appointed here.
Ah, okay. So you came with him together
Yes.
3 years ago.
Yes.
발레리는 프랑스에 본부를 두고 있는 그 다국적 식품 음료 기업인 다논에서 15년 동안이나 일을 했는데 그것도 굉장히 저한테는 인상적이었고요. 그래서 그 어떻게 해서 그렇게 오랜 기간을 일을 하실 수 있는지 어떤 비결이 있는지 좀 얘기를 해주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
Danone helped me to grow professionally and personally,
Uh-huh.
and I worked in sales and marketing.
Sales and marketing.
Yes, and I changed nearly every 2 years. I really shared the values of the company, is why I stayed that long.
And what did you like the most working in Danone?
I like the people because my boss were really kind. They helped me to grow. They helped me to learn a lot about my job, about personal development. So I was happy there.
Okay.
It's why I stayed that long.
그렇죠. 그리고 발레리는 제가 그 발레리에 그동안 활동한 거를 보니까 몬델리즈 인터내셔널 역시 또 식품 기업에서도 일을 하셨는데요. 다논도 그렇고 몬델리즈 인터내셔널도 그렇고 그렇게 식품 기업하고 일을 하게 된 어떤 이유가 있는지 있으면 알려주세요.
I chose to work in the food industry because I'm very greedy.
먹는 거 좋아하세요?
It's because I love the products. So it was very easy for me to work on concept regarding biscuits because I'm greedy.
Okay. So when you worked in Danone and in Mondelez International, in Danone? Biscuit brand.
And chocolate brand.
Chocolate. Oh, my
so
favorite.
for Suchard, Lu, Barquette, Petit Écolier.
Suchard, Petit Écolier.
Yes, all these brands. Milka. So it was easy for me to sell this product or to work in marketing, developing new concepts because I love eating.
Okay, you are so lucky. 어떻게 코칭을 하게 됐는지 얘기를 좀 해주셨으면 좋을 것 같아요. 네.
My friend in Hong Kong was coach and trainer, and we decided to work together. She worked in the food industry also for Mars, so we just shared the values, the way of working, and we decided to work together. I've been certified to be able to work as a coach.
오케이. 그리고 지금 제가 알기에는 코칭의 자격증 ACC 인증도 갖고 계신 걸로 알고 있는데요. 그 인증 받기 어려운지 어떤 노력을 하셨는지도 굉장히 궁금하고요. 활동을 하실 때 이 인증을 받은 그 자격이 어떻게 활용이 되고 있는지도 설명을 해주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
So I've been certified with Transcend first in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong first.
Yes, with Transcend, and then when you have 100 hours of coaching, you can be ACC certified. So I've been ACC certified, and what I use is the GROW model, grow like growing. So G is what is the goal of coaching, R is what is reality, O what are the different options, and W wrap up or action plan conclusion.
Okay.
It's always the same model.
Same model. Okay, yeah. So you said that 100 hours of coaching.
To be certified.
오케이. 그리고 코칭을 하려면은 그 나름대로 굉장히 어떤 철학도 있고 원칙이 있어야 될 것 같은데요. 어떤 철학과 원칙이 있는지 설명을 좀 해주실래요?
So what is very important is to create a safe space where people will feel comfortable, and you need to create a kind of trust climate where they will be able to express themselves. And it's why before choosing a coach, normally you meet 3 different people and you can choose what is the best option. So I try to create this safe space, and then I try to give straightforward feedback to help people to bridge the gap between where they are and where they want to be.
One day, will you do coaching for me?
We cannot coach friends.
Oh, is it a rule?
Yes, you cannot. It's very important to be disconnected between people you coach. It needs to be someone you don't know.
코칭에 있어서 여러 지금 경험을 많이 하셨을 텐데 가장 보람을 느낀 순간이 언제이고 또 대표적인 성공 사례가 있으면 설명을 좀 해주실까요?
It's very difficult for me to answer to this question because it's always different. And I always have a beautiful journey with my coachee. So I can't really tell you what is the most important part. What I can tell you is when I receive email with students or with managers telling me that they are very happy in their choice, and I feel happy.
Yeah.
I ask people to tell me how they feel 3 months later. What I do sometimes, I ask them to write a letter with what they plan to do after the coaching session. I wait 6 months and I send the letter, and they receive it and they can check if it fits or not.
그리고 발레리는 이렇게 줌을 사용해서도 코칭을 한다고 들었는데요. 그 제가 생각하기에는 우리 코로나가 막 퍼졌을 때 그때 그쵸 코비드 때문에 그 줌 코칭을 시작한 것 같은데요. 그리고 이렇게 얼굴을 보고 하는 코칭하고 또 줌으로 하는 코칭하고 그 차이점이 어떤지 설명을 해주시면 좋을 것 같아요.
You're right, it's true. Before the pandemic, I thought that only face-to-face coaching was possible because, you know, coaching is about working on self-confidence, working on different things like winning trust with your team, or public speaking, or stress management. So you have different topics, and normally I take a look at the body language. And when you are online, it's different to have the full picture of the body. So I thought it was impossible. And I've learned after the COVID that it was totally possible. I just coach differently. It's another way, but it's possible.
Is it possible?
Yes.
Yeah. So the face-to-face is better.
Yes.
When you meet people,
Yes,
it's
of course.
much better.
Of course. Imagine a meeting, online meeting, or when you have just a face-to-face meeting, it's different because you have small talks.
Yes.
And you meet the people, so you can talk about different topics. When you are online, you just go, you just bump into the topic directly.
Yeah.
It's
that's
more
true.
straightforward.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. 네, 그리고 너무 이 지금 코칭에 대해서 얘기를 하다 보니까요. 궁금한 게 있어요. 3가지 차이를 좀 제가 알고 싶은데요. 하나는 우리 보통 얘기하는 심리학자들. 그 다음에 2번째로 코칭. 그 다음에 3번째로 멘토. 네, 3 차이점이 뭘까요?
There's a big difference. The mentor is someone generally older, and he will give you advice. You can have a mentor inside the company, for example, and you can have cross-mentoring. For example, we are a team, and you can coach me, mentor me on something, and I can mentor. It's sharing experiences. And normally, for example, I'm really good in digital tools, so I will mentor you, and you are really good in managing conflict, and you will mentor me, and we will give advice to each other. So it's mentor or cross mentoring, and it's quite popular in company right now because it costs nothing and it helps a lot people grow.
Okay.
And the coach is totally different. The coach will never give you advice. He will help you to find solution by asking questions or with exercises. So we will work on a goal and you will choose the goal. You need to know what you want to work on, and you are the only one who decides. No one can tell you, oh, Jungwa, you should work on this or you should improve this. So you tell me what you want to work and I will ask you questions to help you to find solution. And the counselor, and he will work on the past to understand the present, and the coach, he will understand the present to help you to build the future. So it's different.
It's it's so clear.
And sometimes when I work with clients, I need to tell them that I think you should also work with a counselor, and we all both together. Because you have one trousers with two legs, professional and personal, but it's the same trousers. So if you don't work on your two legs, it's difficult to walk.
Okay, yeah. 네, 그리고 궁금한 거는 제가 코칭을 아직 한 번도 못 받아봐서 보통 코칭을 할 때 어떤 사람들을 코칭을 하는지 또 어떤 언어를 써서 코칭을 하는지 궁금하거든요. 말씀 좀 해주실까요?
So I have students that I coach. I help them to better know themselves, to find their way. So I work on all their strengths and weaknesses and what they want to be when they will get older. I coach them on stress management, for example, or self-confidence or public speaking, this kind of stuff. I can also coach manager who are just new manager, and I help them with fundamental rules to be a good manager. And when you coach, you tell lots of stories to help them to understand the concept. And I can also coach people about they have problem with their team, or they need to be able to manage conflict, or there are different kind of topics in coaching.
Which language are you coaching?
I usually coach in French and sometimes in English.
그래서 이제 예를 들어서 제가 하나 여쭤보고 싶은데요. 그 예에서 이제 제가 코치를 받는 코치라고 생각을 하고 코치께서 어떻게 하는지 제가 여쭤볼 거예요. 우선 제가 어떤 회사에 다니고 있는데 제 보스랑 제가 굉장히 갈등이 심해요. 그래서 코치를 받고 싶거든요. 어떻게 하면 좋을까요?
You can decide to take a coach, and the coach never give advice. The coach will always help you to find the solution. So I will ask you questions, you to be aware of the situation, and I will use the role model. So what is your objective, what you want to work on, what is the situation, you need to explain me the conflict, and then we will try to find options. So I will ask you what could be an idea, if you ask your best friend what you would do in the same situation, and then we will build an action plan and you will try, and then the next session I will ask you what happened, how did people behave, did you manage to find a solution with the conflict?
Okay.
But the coach never tell you what to do. Sometimes we do drawings or we play with Legos to find solution, because sometimes using your hands can help you to see the situation differently. And for example, I can use chairs, so you will be yourself, and then I will ask you to come here and to be the person, the other person, and then an observer. And you change, and it will help you to find solutions.
Okay. And usually how many hours or days does it take?
Never more than 10 hours, because it will, the objective is you to be able to find solution. If it's more than 10, it means that I'm not as good as I'm supposed to be, because my objective is to help you to find your own solution. If it's more than 10, it means that you are dependent on your coach. So it's not the objective.
지금 발레리가 한국에서 코칭 활동을 하기 때문에 궁금한 거는 한국에 계시면서 많은 코칭 활동을 하는지 궁금합니다.
I coach lots of students at the French school. I coach them regarding public speaking, stress management, time management, and I also coach people overseas.
Overseas, by Zoom.
Yes.
코칭 얘기를 듣고 보니까 너무너무 재밌는데요. 저는 들으니까 재밌는데 코치를 하려면 또 어려운 면도 있을 것 같아서 어떠한 자질을 갖춰야 되는지 좀 얘기해 주실 수 있을까요?
I think that the first thing is to have experience, because if you are 20, it's quite difficult to be a good coach because you haven't experienced anything. So you need to understand the situation your client is talking about, and you need to have worked for several years. It helps because when we talk about management, it's not a concept, it needs to be a reality. And to be a good coach, I need to give example to help people to change their position or their mind. So I take example in my experience. So first experience, then I think you need to love people, because it's very, very important that they feel that they are in a safe space where you really want to help them, and they can feel it, and they need to feel comfortable just to release and be able to be honest with you and honest with themselves. So you need to create a trust relation. It's very, very important. And then you need to be a good listener, because you need to understand, to keep in mind what they said at the beginning of the session 6 months ago. So you need to be a good listener, and you need to ask the good question, because thanks to the question, they will need to change their mind and change their position.
코칭 그냥 경험만 많다고 되는 게 아니라 이러한 여러 가지 자질을 다 갖춰야 되네요. 그리고 발레리가 2015년에 케어 컨설팅 회사를 설립했는데요. 이 회사에 대해서 잠깐 소개 좀 해주실까요?
Yes, Care Consulting is a company dedicated to personal development. We have coaching, team building with the DISC, because I'm DISC certified. A DISC is a tool to better know yourself. So you have 4 different letters. So dominant, influence, steadiness, consciousness. So you have to answer a questionnaire, and then I organize team building and with the team, so people just learn a lot about themselves. And for example, we work together, and it's very helpful to know where you are in the DISC, because I will adjust my behavior according to
this,
your profile. So it can be management training, it can be time management training, stress management, creativity. It can be full day training, or it can be lunch and learn. Lunch and learn can be a good option, because you can eat and learn a few things. So it's very efficient for the company. When I used to work in Hong Kong, Hong Kong companies really like to have lunch and learn.
I'd like to know about the stress coaching. So if I say I'm really stressed, so please help me.
There are different tools, so I need to understand in which situation you are stressed, to understand what creates stress, and after I will give you many tools about breathing, for example. 7-Eleven, you know the convenience store?
Yeah, 7-Eleven, yeah.
So you need to remember, it's very simple to remember. You breathe counting 7, you stop, breathe in, and breathe out counting 11. And you do it many times, and it will help you to just feel better. Positive visualization is also another tool. It can be 2 different things. You visualize that everything will go perfect. So, for example, you have an important meeting, and you will imagine all the details of the meeting, but in a positive way. And always the same film, positive way. Or it can be an image, always the same picture of something, for example, a beautiful picture of Korea. And it's always the same picture. You do this with your finger, so it will bring the picture in your mind. You don't need to close the eyes when you do it a lot. And you will see, what do I see? So I see the beauty of this, the colors in front of, behind, all the things. What is the smell of this picture? What is the taste in my mouth? What can I hear? And what can I feel with my fingers? So when you are stressed, you just imagine being on this picture and it will help you to de-stress and feel comfortable. You can also, at the end of the day, always remember 3 positive things that happen during your day. Why does it work? Because you wake up and it's just as if you were wearing pink glasses, because you are trying to find positive things in your day. And at the end of the day, when you just lie on your bed, you say, oh yes, the 3 positive things that happened today is I listened to a beautiful music, or it can be very simple stuff. But if you do it every day, it helps you to de-stress.
그 다음에 발레리 또 궁금한 게요. 너무 설명을 드리니까 재밌어서 왜 사람들이 코칭하는 코치를 보러 가는지 그게 참 궁금하거든요. 얘기 좀 해주실래요?
First of all, I think I need to explain what is coaching. So coaching is just someone who will help you to go from A to B. It's just like being in the car. I'm in the car and you will tell me where you want to go, and I won't tell you you should take this option or this option. I will just say, where should we go? Why do we go there? So the coach is someone who helps you to find your own way. And we can decide to work on ourselves. And I'm lucky because when people contact me, generally, it's halfway. They change their mind and they know that they want to change. For example, you see there is a problem with your husband and you think he needs a coach. It doesn't work. You can't tell him you should call Valerie because you need coaching. Coaching can only work if you decide that you want to find a solution to be a best version of yourself. For example, you lack of self-confidence. We will work on this, but you decide you want to work on this. DJ cannot decide, oh, you should work on this, because it's your own decision and you will need to find your own solution. And to coach people, we first work on the values. We spend time on the values because the values are the backbone. If you are attacked on your values, you feel uncomfortable. It's just like a scoliosis. So we work on the values. It's the beginning of all coaching. And then we will work on your strengths, because you need to be aware of all the opportunity you have. And then we will work on the weaknesses. But it's just like filling a bottle. So first we start filling the bottle with all the positive stuff. It will increase your level of self-confidence. And then we will work on public speaking, on self-confidence, of stress management, whatever the topic is, or conflict, or we have many tools. But first, you need to be aware of all the tools you have.
오케이. 진짜 발레리의 그 인스타그램을 제가 자주 들어가서 보는데요. 너무너무 한국의 아름다운 것, 또 재미있는 것, 그런 곳을 어떻게 알아서 이렇게 가시는지 정말 너무너무 좋고요. 그 다음에 보면은 예술, 문화, 정말 그 한국에 대한 여러 문화적인 거를 잘 그렇게 좋아하시고 또 이렇게 사진으로 담아서 인스타그램에 올려주셔서 너무 감사한데 정말 애정이 대단하신 것 같아요. 그렇죠?
I love Korea and I love art, and I love the mix between tradition and modernity, as I told you. And regarding art, I love all kind of art. So I love reading. I have a Korean French book club here.
Oh, Korean book club.
Korean French.
French, okay.
Yes, we are. And we read in French, but my current friends, they are really good in French. So we can talk about the books we read. I love dance. So 2 weeks ago, we went to Hong Kong to the Hong Kong Ballet.
Yeah.
I love theater. Every summer, I go to Avignon for the festival.
Yeah, Festival d'Avignon.
Yes,
yeah.
I love it. I love exhibition. I love Li Yufan.
Yuan.
3 weeks ago, we went to an exhibition.
Of Yuan, yeah.
Yes, and here I can go everywhere. I really love the Sun Museum. So
Sun Museum,
yes,
yeah.
and I love inside and outside. So here in Korea, I have so many opportunities.
So
I'm lucky.
Yeah, you are so lucky.
Yes, so lucky.
그 발레리 그 인스타그램을 보면은 진짜 뭐 너무너무 재미있는 곳이 많아서 저는 한국 사람인데 이렇게 지금 이 나이 먹도록 살면서도 제가 모르는 데를 발레리는 너무나 자주 간 것 같아요. 어떻게 그렇게 좋은 장소를 찾아내는 어떤 팁이 있으면 우리 시청자들한테도 좀 공유해서 우리도 갈 수 있게끔 알려줘. 어떻게 해서 찾아내요?
Okay. I spend lots of time on social media.
Uh-huh.
I love Day Trip app. Do you know what is Day Trip?
No, I don't know.
It's a really good app where you have good tips. For example, it's fall now. What are the best places to go? What are the best places to visit? So Day Trip app. And also my Korean friends. I ask them where to go, what to do, and they are really good in showing me the best place.
그리고 보니까 바로 이번 주말에 너무너무 이쁜 그 빨간 그죠 red color leaves 그 정말 그렇게 아름다운데 어디 가신 거예요?
I went to the university close to the palace. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name.
It's the northern part of
Yes.
Seoul. Yeah, I can guess. 성균관.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, that's
sorry,
it. Okay, yeah.
I'm never able to remember the name.
Yeah.
I always say the main palace, the one of Secret Garden, because it's difficult for me to say it, but it's exactly.
Yeah, 성균관인데요.
Yes. It was absolutely gorgeous. I love pink mulligrass.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to see pink mulligrass, but there is no more pink mulligrass
Yeah,
at
no
Olympic
more.
Park.
Yeah.
So I need to go to another park now to see the pink mulligrass. Sometimes we just drive 1 hour just because I want to see pink mulligrass. So my husband is always joking and say, "Do we need to find pink mulligrass this weekend?"
가장 좋아하는 한국 음식이 뭔지 궁금하고요.
I like Korean barbecue because I like the conviviality.
Yeah,
I
everybody
like,
together.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's nice. We just cook all together, vegetables, meat. I like marinated meat.
Meat?
I think the quality of the meat here is really excellent.
한우, Korean beef is, yeah.
I like bibimbap because I like the colors. And then, you know, it's just like a waffle. I don't know the name in Korean. It looks like a waffle, and you can put custard cream or red bean.
Oh yeah, 붕어빵.
Yes, probably.
Wow. Yeah, you like it?
Yes, I love it. I go to the Gwangjong market.
광장 market.
Yes.
Wow.
I love going there because I love just being there with all the Korean people, and I like mandu also. But not kimchi mandu. I don't really like when it's spicy. And I also like at the Gwangjong market, it's round with vegetable. It's fried. With,
파전.
yes.
Okay,
I like
Didier's favorite is 파전. Yeah, 파전. He loves 파전. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't tell you. I've learned how to make kimchi.
Kimchi. You learn how to make kimchi?
But I'm not able to do it now.
Oh, okay.
So it was so funny because I had feeling that I was a surgeon. And I just between a surgeon and a painter because I was just like this, and I was very proud. And I've brought it to my kids for Christmas, and I put it in the suitcase of my husband because I didn't know if it would smell or not.
Smell
So I
very
said,
strongly.
it's better to put it in his suitcase and not in mine because we never know. And when I opened the box for Christmas, everybody said, "What is it?" I said, "Kimchi, homemade kimchi." I
Like your
was so
French
proud.
cheese, huh? Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah. 굉장히 요리를 잘 만드시는 것 같은데요. 요리 만드는 거 좋아하시는지 또 어떤 요리를 잘 만드시는요?
It's difficult to answer because I love cooking. It can be dessert or fish or whatever. So I don't have a favorite dish, but I think I cook French and Italian dish.
Okay.
Social media are very important for me because I live abroad and I want to share my experience with my friends in France and my friends and my family. And I feel like I'm the ambassador of Korea in France.
You are.
So I try to show them the beauty of this country because when I arrived there, I knew nothing about Korea. And I've traveled a lot all over Korea. And I really want to show them the beauty because I see the beauty everywhere. And I'm really happy to just to see all what I can share. And my wish is them to come.
Okay.
I love Jeju.
제주.
I've been 10 times at Jeju. I like the Korean cafe there. I like the temples. I like the beaches. So I like everything.
Wow.
And
In 3 years, 10 times.
yes,
Yeah.
because every season is different.
Okay, good.
And when
Didier, every season is different. Let's go.
And when we have friends visiting, I'm very happy to go with them and show the beauty of Jeju. And here in Seoul, there is a special place that I would like to share with you. It's Omot. You know what is Omot? It's a place where you can have a very modern tea ceremony. And the lady, she's so nice, so beautiful. I have the feeling when she does the tea ceremony, it's just like a dance. The music is very special, and each season it changes. So I've been there, I think, 6 or 7 times.
Please send me the
Yes, I will give you the address.
Yeah,
And you have a tea ceremony. And next Friday, I have a session with my friend Delphine. She's Korean. And we organize with the Cercle Franco-Coréen coaching and tea. The name of the workshop is Curiosité.
Curiosity, yeah. Curiosity, 호기심입니다. 네.
And we share coaching and tea. And we work on the value of the tea because she's master tea.
Yeah.
So she explained all the values, the respect, and with Confucianism and etc. And I work with the ladies on their values, personal values. So it's tea and coaching. And we love Omot because it's a beautiful place with it's all in the dark. And one day I went with my friend there and she cried because she said it's too much. It's the beauty of everything. I want to cry. And I say, oh, come on, cry.
Okay, yeah. 어떤 한국어 표현이 가장 좋은지 알려주세요. 네.
And the expression that I like is ajuma.
아줌마, yeah, why?
One day we went to Jeju with my husband and we saw lots of groups of women. And we said, oh, only women in their 50s, 60s? Are men dead?
Yeah.
And we asked a Korean friend and we said, in Jeju it was funny because there were only women nearly all dressed with sneakers and they had curly hair. And she said, oh yes, ajuma you mean? I said, what is ajuma? And she explained us.
Yeah, the meaning of ajumma.
Yes. Ajuma is the woman between 50 and 60 years old. And she's wearing leggings. She has sneakers. She has a pink or colorful jacket and curly hair and also a hat like this.
Like this, yeah. 자, 코칭도 해야 되고 또 한국의 문화를 갖다 많이 보러 다니고 또 모든 걸 또 많이 이렇게 배우고 싶어 하시니까요. 근데 그래도 여가 시간이 있을 것 같아요. 취미가 뭔지 굉장히 궁금하거든요.
I love visiting Korean cafe because I think the concepts are really unique.
Yeah.
And I love the quality of the products and the atmosphere inside the Korean cafe. I like reading. I like riding bicycle along the Han River.
Wow.
I love this. I love scrapbooking. I love making albums with my picture of Korea. I have more than 20.
I think so, yeah.
So
you don't have
I'm never bored
Yeah,
here.
you're-
Always going to a new exhibition.
yeah. So for the weekend, are you going there with your husband or alone?
Always with my husband.
Oh, he's so nice. Okay, yeah. And he knows that it's always you who decide where to go.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
I always prepare. At the beginning of the weekend, you always ask, what is the program today?
Okay, good. 네, 그리고 오늘 정말 발레리랑 이 코칭에 대한 얘기 또 한국 생활에 대한 얘기 정말 너무너무 재미있게 시간 가는 줄 모르겠는데요. 그래도 마지막으로 질문 하나 해봐야 될 것 같아요. 앞으로의 어떤 계획이 있으신지요?
Professionally, my plans are to continue coaching with my student at school and coaching overseas. And personally, my plans are to go back to Europe for Christmas to see my kids and to spend nice times with friends and family.
야, 정말 좋은 계획이네요. 그렇죠? 이렇게 얘기를 하다 보니까 시간이 어떻게 가는 줄 몰랐어요. 우리 곧 또 다음에 만나도록 해요. 네? 아비안또.